Hey girlies, welcome back to the Cam Girl Show. I am your host Cameron. See money, the one and only, you know how it is. And today's, I don't know if it's going to be different from my other videos or like pretty similar, but I just wanted to bring you along with me while I celebrate Christmas alone. This is like not that big of a deal. I don't know. I have a very a weird view about holidays. And I just I don't know, it's Wednesday, but I am going to, I don't know. It's actually not Christmas. It is Christmas Eve, but I just I don't care. I just don't want to have to move or do any effort things on the actual day of Christmas. Although I'm going to spend it the same day I'm spending it today alone and just chilling and hanging out. I just don't want to have to cook anything tomorrow. So today we are making a Christmas shepherd's pie. I have decided I wanted meat and potatoes, so that is how we're going to do it. And I feel like it's very trad wifey, very Nara Smith to just be making stuff. And I make good mashed potatoes. Anybody who knows me, actually anybody who knows me in the States doesn't know that I'm so good at making mashed potatoes, but my sister knows. My sister knows I make a bomb mashed potatoes because there's no mashed potatoes mix up in here. There is no mashed potato mix in Cape Town or in South Africa in general because you got to make everything from scratch. So I was forced to learn how to make mashed potatoes from scratch and I love it. It's delicious. And then, I don't know, I just like meat. I don't know, I'm a bit of a cannibal. No, let me not say that. I am not a cannibal. Oh my God. Demonetized. De-freaking monetized. But no, I don't know. I'm good at cooking meat for the most part, even though I don't like looking at chicken. But anyways, so we're gonna make a shepherd's pie, and I hope anybody who doesn't have people to celebrate Christmas with and feels so down about themselves, who cares? Literally, who cares? Because if they're not gonna see you on Christmas, where are they gonna see you on any other day? It's just who even cares? Whoever's not gonna be there is not gonna be there, and it's cool because you have yourself. You have to be with yourself 24/7, 365 until you. So I'm just embracing my time with myself. So come with me to cook this little shepherd's pie in my little hot girl outfit. Let me do a fit check. Ooh. I got this dress from Cider. I'm not a fast fashion girly, but I don't know, things get tough. But I have worn this I've had this actually for over 2 years, and my mom brought it back to me a couple months ago when she came to visit. So yeah, my makeup, I don't know, just various different palettes. I used, I don't know, where's the palette? Oh, this palette right here. This palette right here. It's called Mind Bloom Creative Beauty Palette by Cara Beauty. Period. One of my best friends got this for me for my birthday. And then actually this is something I really wanted to talk about. I put a lip, I put eye pencil or whatever on my lip, obviously lip liner. But it just spreads so much. I put too much and then it becomes black basically. But I don't know. I don't want to show too much cleavage. I don't know. I want this monetized. I put this Cocoa Balm by Essence. Please, Essence, if you find me, sponsor me. I love Essence so much. It is just everything. I have so many of your lip things. Oh my gosh. And this is not even half of my collection. Please, 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 please note, this is not half of my collection. I have right now on my rotation, Witty Watermelon, Glowy Gummy, which is not really in my rotation because it's special. It is color changing, which is A1. I'm really into it. Anyways, so come with me to cook Christmas dinner. Okay, so this is when I actually start to cook. Basically, what I did with the potatoes is I cut them into tiny pieces and I boiled them. And then I boiled them for a little bit until they were like a little bit mushy, just soft. And then I put them in the pot after I strained them. And I collected a little bit of that starchy potato water, and I put milk in, and you'll see it in a minute. I'll like squish it together, obviously for mashed potatoes, but I also sauteed some onions and some garlic in a pan, and you will see me putting the like beef or whatever on the pan as well, and then I'll let it brown, and then you'll see me put seasonings and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, I just really like shepherd's pie. There's no like specific reason that I cooked it. I just really like shepherd's pie. I really like meat and I really like potatoes. I probably said that a bunch this video already, but I just love meat and potatoes. And see, there I am mashing the potatoes. I love mashed potatoes so much. As soon as I learned how to make mashed potatoes from scratch, I have just been unstoppable. So it is all in the butter as well. I am just a big fan. Well, let me not say fan, but I definitely have kinned that one lady who puts the butter on all the stuff, and she kissed Liza Minnelli live on TV. You know who I'm talking about. She said the N-word and got canceled forever, and then was like, throw a rock in my head. But yeah, so I put a lot of butter in my mashed potatoes, and I don't think I've put it in yet, but I end up putting a little bit of rice spice. And yes, I do try my own food. I love my food, so of course I'm going to try it, especially along the way when I need to like figure out what spices I want to put in, stuff like that. See if I need more salt, no salt, whatever. So I put rice spice. I also put salt and pepper. And then just milk, a little bit of yogurt. You'll see at some point if I haven't already. I put a little bit of yogurt in. Just to make it creamier. It's just more delicious that way. I just want to make sure if we're all going to become like all the fat people from Wall-E and get like diabetes and heart disease and stuff. Let's do it the fun way. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And that's probably messed up to say, but I like what I like. And I'm going to put extra butter and extra milk in my stuff if I want to. So yeah, and here's me putting the yogurt in the mashed potatoes. That is my secret. Keep it nice and creamy and beautiful. And just putting a little bit more seasonings. And yeah, that is just my artistry right there. I don't know. That's just how I do it. And it always comes out creamy and beautiful. Sometimes I put cheese in it, but I didn't put cheese in it this time. I just felt like that was overkill because I do put cheese on top of the meal, and it's just like, I don't know, it's big enough. So here I'm flipping the plate so that you can see the ground beef. So yeah, it's browned quite a bit. So now I'm going to put in seasoning. So I put some barbecue seasoning. No, I haven't. I put vegetables, and then I will put some barbecue seasoning, and then I put something called 6-Gun. I don't know. It's like salt, but better. With just obviously a bunch of other spices that I don't know and don't really care as long as it's delicious. But yeah, so here's me putting my spices, and yeah, I don't know. I measure with my heart. I can't give you teaspoons or anything because I measure until it tastes good to me. I don't know. That's how I live. That's my way of life. I don't know. I can't measure. That's why I'm not good at baking, because you have to like do things by an exact science. And if I dropped my phone. And then I have to like re-put it. It's so embarrassing. But it's like part of the process, whatever. You see what you see behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. Because I'm not editing that out. And I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about just now. That is so weird. My memory is so short. It's not even funny. I definitely need to work on that. I think I need to start doing Sudokus or something. Yeah, I think I made the filling. I think at some point, yes, I grated 4 tomatoes, and I put like a little bit of tomato paste in it, and then I put a bunch of the same spices that I put in the beef, but I put it in the tomato paste tomato mix, and then I put a little bit of boiling water, and I mix it together, and then I put it in. That's also how I make my bolognese. See, I'm putting the boiling water in the tomatoes, and yeah, and then I mixed it together, and then I let it simmer, and it was delicious and amazing. And I could just have it like that with spaghetti. With spaghetti, I put a little bit more tomato, but yeah, it was delicious. I just wanted to eat it just like that. If I'm being honest with you, I was resisting the urge, because my food is just delicious, and not to toot my own horn, but my food is delicious. Hey guys, so I'm going to put the ground beef on the bottom of this little dish right here, and then I'll put potato on top. I really hope it all fits because I feel like this is too small. I am like, honestly, really, I'm tripping, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm like very scared. So I might actually pick a new one. Actually, okay, hold on. I feel like this is better. I don't know, based on my, I don't know. I'm like trying to see. You can't see my face because I can't get a good angle, but I don't know. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I'm going to use this one because I feel like less, I don't know, less is more. IDK. This is off, by the way. I just turned it off, so I'm kind of letting those juices kind of evaporate a little bit more. But also, like, I don't know, the juices make the whole thing. So I'm just going to, I don't know, use a cloth to wipe this. I'm gonna use a wipe, and then I'm just gonna put it on. I don't know, geez, I don't know, something just, I don't know, I'm just doing what I do. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god, can you guys see? Is this a good angle? I really hope it is. Okay, I think I actually made the right choice. It is just very, this is a very large pan, so I was very worried. Because I bought a big thing of ground beef, so I was like, okay, so I feel like it's giving bigger equipment because bigger portions, right? Okay, and I think I'm perfect. I think I made it perfect. And then, okay, oh my god. I'm gonna put on a glove because wow, guys. Okay, I just wanted to fill in this like dead space because it felt like just a little too long of like silence. So here's me putting some more cheese. Love grated cheese, but not too much. Okay guys, we are done cooking. I did all the dishes. I pulled it out of the oven all nice. It was all gooey and stuff. Honestly, you're supposed to keep it in for longer because you want it to build like a nice little crust on top with the cheese, but I was so impatient. Also, electricity is expensive. We have like electricity meters here. So like every single however the measurement of electricity is in general, kilojoules, I don't know, that's what they put in the monster cans. But anyways, so every cent counts. So I was like, okay, I guess we're not gonna have a crust this time. But yes, the shepherd's pie is done. It looks like poop from a butt, but I promise you it is so delicious and it's so easy to make. I promise you, like, it is just like so delicious. And the cheese, I don't know. I love cheese. I don't know if you're supposed to put cheese on traditional shepherd's pie, but I love it. And I love cheese in general, melted cheese specifically. I don't really like cold cheese. I don't know. But yeah, okay. First taste. I'm so excited. Another banger. Another banger. When I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of Super Nanny, a lot of TLC in general. Super Nanny, Toddlers and Tiaras, My 600-Pound Life, until we were in the States for a couple of years and we started seeing them in real life, and I was like, oh. But I don't know what else. I don't know what else I used to watch, what I was like going to mention. Oh, I used to watch Chopped. Used to watch a lot of Chopped. And then by the time I was around, I don't know, I actually don't know when I don't know, sometime in my adolescence, maybe when I was 13, I realized they released Chopped Jr. And I was like, oh, girl, I can do it. No, I can't. I know now, as my age, 20 years old, and I'm humble enough to say I would not be able to do what those kids are doing on Chopped Jr. But I was learning how to cook. We had a HelloFresh subscription. HelloFresh, please don't sponsor me. We canceled it. It was like a whole thing. Like, I don't know. Y'all know how to send a coupon and y'all know how to harass people. No shade, allegedly. I don't know how lawsuits work. I'm not defamating anybody. But I will say, HelloFresh taught me to it sparked my love for cooking. But the whole service itself is kind of a scam. Just look it up online, look up recipes, get the ingredients, and learn. But yeah, I watched Chopped Jr. and I thought, I could do that. I could definitely do that. But now, like, being the age that I am and seeing how I function under pressure, I don't think I'd be able to. Especially if I didn't have like my go-to ingredients for my go-to recipes. Like, you know what? Honestly, anything with like a ground beef sauce, I can make it happen. I can make it happen. Like, anything with a ground beef sauce, I can do it. But so like spaghetti bolognese, shepherd's pie, anything I can do with ground beef, I can make something off the dome. Any side, I can do it. But if I don't think about it in my head beforehand, I become stuck and I will freeze and I will freak out. And then the judges will have to come up to me while I'm crying and they'll be like, it's okay, it's okay. I'm like, it is not okay. Can I speak to my mom? And then I get disqualified. So, yeah. I think I would love to be on Jeopardy though. I would really like to be on Jeopardy. Jeopardy is really a fun vibe. I don't know. I'm not good at spelling though, so I don't know if I should be on Jeopardy. Which one is Jeopardy? No, Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I would be either really good at Wheel of Fortune or really bad at it. Somebody tell me in the comments how to sign up for Wheel of Fortune. I want to be on Wheel of Fortune. Somebody from the Wheel of Fortune team, hit me up. I want to be on the Wheel of Fortune team. Anyways. Jeopardy, no. I don't know random trivia facts. I don't go out of my way to learn random things to like say at bars. And I feel like that's who Jeopardy is for. So that is not my vibe. But respect to Jeopardy. I feel like, I believe, if I can remember correctly, that the original Jeopardy host, like, so rest in peace to him, like, love. It's not for me. Sorry, I'm just not smart like that. But Wheel of Fortune, get me on there. I'll be a great time. They'll ask for me back for sure. Or maybe I can be the lady that like presses the buttons for the letters. That would be fun. Oh my gosh, it would turn some heads if they had a black girl on Wheel of Fortune doing the letters. Because it's always been that one white lady. She has never aged. I am so like amazed that she has just never aged. It is just like, oh my gosh, I am just so. She is an aesthetic that I can't even begin to describe. I don't know. Something about daytime television. I don't know. Every single year during Christmas when I was growing up, my mom would work on Christmas and I would just spend the whole day watching Maury reruns, because like all of my friends were offline because they were spending time with their family and stuff. So I would just be in my mom's room on her little TV, because it was the only TV we had when we like first moved into like our final house. So it was like my childhood house. And I would watch Maury reruns all day. And like Steve Wilkos, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't want to give too much hype, because I feel like in some way or another, I don't want to say it, but like I feel like it's been like the exploitation of Black people a little bit. I don't know. It's just been it was a lot of Black people on the show, and it was just like, it felt just like there's a little icky. You know what? Maybe I'm too woke. There's just like something in the back of my brain that just doesn't feel right. I don't know, but I will admit it was funny TV. Like, I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid, and I loved it. And I was like, oh my gosh, you are not the daddy. And I would like try to figure out how to get my family on Maury, but it would have been a whole international thing. They're not ready for us. But but yeah, I don't know. So I think I'm kind of used to spending Christmas alone. But like, obviously, like when you get older and you start to go to school and you start to make friends and stuff like that, and you start to have these things, like obviously you have like gift exchange while you're still in school before winter break and stuff like that. But it's like different than like actually like being and spending time with people that like, you know, we all gather together to like do the whole Christmas thing. But like, I don't know, I definitely believe that I won't be like this forever. It won't be like I won't be so alone forever. But I think I have like, I will say though, I have very good people in my life that I do think I will be able to make traditions with. We're just all broke and young. You know what I mean? I'm just like, guys, we can't even get a car ride to each other's house, let alone a plane ticket, because I'm in a whole different country right now. So I'm honestly like, I don't know. I've like very much come to terms with it. I'm like very cool. Although this whole year has kind of like set me up for this. I've been very much in my cocoon, very much like, I don't know, marinating and like just waiting for my time to like come all the way out. And I'm like, okay, I feel myself like now I'm suddenly a bird egg and I'm pecking at the egg to like come out. I don't know. I bit my tongue ring, but it's fine, I think. Everything's fine. I'll be okay. Thank you guys for your concern. I'll be okay. Anyways, I don't know. I just like felt compelled to post this, and I was like, I know I'm gonna make this shepherd's pie anyways. So why not like get dressed up? Because this is what I would do if I was to have Christmas with my friends. And like, you know what? You guys are my friends. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are my friends. And I want us to have this experience together, even though I can't have all you guys at a table with me. This is the closest we can get. And you can watch me anytime. So I feel like that's even better. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. But yeah, like, I can't wait to be like older and like to be able to have my house and have my friends over at the table, and we're all just like hanging out together, and like, you know, it's just like, so this is my version of doing that for now, and I will continue to do it until I have people in person that I'm doing it with in a giant grand table where I can decorate it like Jaclyn Hill and then complain about my engagement, even though nobody wants to see. We're literally living in the Hunger Games. We are living in the Hunger Games. Nobody wants to see your bag hauls. Nobody wants to see your proof of wealth. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Enough of other people, but about me, I just, yeah. So I don't know, I hope you guys are enjoying or whatever. Like, I'm just here. I'm just vibing. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I have currently, what's it called? American Dad, like in the background. It's paused, but that's what I was watching while I was cooking, as well as American Horror Story. Let me know if you want me to make a video on that, but it would take a long time. And you know what? I'm not even gonna say things to like suggest me, because I ended up not doing them, and I feel so bad because I filmed that Twilight video, but it is a mess, and I need to make a nice structured one where like I can keep my notes straight and like be able to edit, because my laptop is just so garbo. But it's okay, things will get better. And that's why this one I'm not editing like at all. Like all of the oopsie daisies and the things that I would usually edit out to like make my main point known, I'm just not doing. I'm just putting all the clips together. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm like, I don't take criticism well. I'm a Leo. And also, yes, I use my zodiac sign, so like as a reason, so don't even worry about it. How are you guys doing in work, school? How was this year? 2025 was a roller coaster. I don't know. I feel like I have whiplash. I feel like I'm still getting used to writing 2025, and it is December. Like I just got used to doing 2025. I was still in my head trying to do 2024. I'm just so, oh my gosh, like the years are going by too fast. When do the years start going by so fast? Because like when I was a kid, it felt like every month was just dragging on, and like life could not go fast enough. I would say so. I don't necessarily want time to go any faster. I don't know. I feel like it's going too fast. Okay, so switch that. I don't think I want time to go any slower, because I do feel like it's going so fast, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, can I get a break? Because like I swear, literally yesterday it was July. It was July. It was the middle of winter, and I was literally dying. I had eczema on my eyelids. It was a mess. But now it's December and it's summer here, and it's like, whoa, like, wow, like, how did we get here? When did we get here? It is just so crazy, but I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. It's been a year since I moved back home to South Africa. Definitely learned a lot of stuff here. Definitely, it was a life lesson for sure. Can't wait to put it in the memoir. There's just like so much. There's so much. But all in all, great experience. Like, I don't know, like, it's awesome here. I think I kind of want to raise my children here, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Definitely manifesting like a property here, or like, I don't know, a house or whatever, so I can like be able to fluctuate between here and the States. Because at the end of the day, as much as I'm ashamed of it, I spent majority of my life in America. So in some way or another, in the smallest little bit, I'm a little tiny bit American. So it's part of my life, and I know like I need to have some type of home base there. So I will have a home base there, and like have like a nice beautiful house here. I don't know, we'll see how things go over the years. I definitely believe in myself, and I believe that I will be able to achieve that. But you just gotta move in silence. I don't know. I think for my personal preference, I would do a little bit more potato. But when I spoke to my mom about making this, I just asked her, like, just a little bit, consulting her about like ratios and stuff like that. And she said the potatoes were just supposed to be like just kind of a crust to hold all the meat in. But I kind of like, as a meat and potatoes enjoyer, I'm a big meat and potatoes fan, clearly. I think I might put a little bit more potatoes. I think I put 6 potatoes in, I originally took out 8, but I felt like 8 potatoes would be too many. And realistically, for the pan, it might have been. But I don't know, for my personal potato and meat needs, I feel like it's just a little bit more potato would have been good. But I absolutely love it. I love my own cooking. I think I am a great cook. And anybody who disagrees with me is a damn liar, or they're Caucasian. But I've never had any white people that didn't enjoy my cooking. But also, is that considered an insult? Because on the other hand, I've never had a black person that's complained about my cooking. But what if they're just doing it to make me feel better? I don't think they would. I don't know. At least all of my friends, they do not just pretend something is good, okay? Like, and especially also my family members. So nobody pretends things is good if it's not. Except my mom. She just thinks everything I do is brilliant. In like a, oh, my little baby kind of way. So... but I think I'm a really good cook, and I enjoy my cooking, so that's really all that matters to me. But yes. One day, I want to learn how to make a beef Wellington. I don't think I'm allowed to eat it. I think, if I can remember correctly, there's like walnuts or something. There's like walnuts in beef Wellington, and I don't think I'm allowed to eat walnuts. I had curry the other day that had some cashews in it, and the last time that I had an allergic reaction, it was to cashews in like an energy bar at summer camp. It was like the most embarrassing experience of my life, and after that whole experience, I stopped going to summer camp for good. Sorry to waste my mom's money, because it was not even halfway through summer and I just stopped going, and I wasted a lot of money. But my mom is like my MVP. She just, if I don't want to do something, she just was like, she'll be like, okay, like, and what? Like, don't do it then. Unless it was school, I would have to go, obvi. But so I had like some curry and it had cashews in it, and I just like, it was like so traumatizing. I just do not want to experiment with peanuts. I think allergy, I don't know. Obviously, an allergy test is like in a controlled environment, but I hate feeling uncomfortable. Obviously, that's like the thing about allergies and stuff. But like, I don't know. I don't want to put myself through that. I don't have to pay to put myself through that. Like, I don't know. I just like, but I know eventually I'll have to do one. If, I don't know. I need to know what other nuts and stuff I'm allergic to, because I know for sure I'm allergic to cashews. I know I'm allergic to peanuts. Almonds, I'm not really sure. I got enough reactions to peanuts before I started exploring almonds. Like, nobody really eats almonds in South Africa, and I grew into my allergy when I moved to America. So it only really, I don't know. I cut my losses while I was ahead. So I don't know, maybe eventually I'll have to do like allergy testing, but it's just not on the top of my list at the moment. Like, I got bigger and more important things to do. I gotta get this bread first. I gotta get my hair done. Like, girl, I gotta get more tattoos. I'm like 5 tattoos behind. Girl, like, we don't have time to get allergy tested. We don't even have insurance, so there's no time to get tested for nothing. Not a thing, okay? I will say though, I'm not allergic to nuts, but at least I'm not allergic to oh my gosh. At least I'm not allergic. At least I don't have asthma. That's what I was trying to say. At least I don't have asthma. I really feel bad for the asthma people. Shout out to people with asthma. Y'all really suffer. I feel so bad. Like, what do you mean? The one thing that is meant to sustain us, air. Like, you have a hard time taking it in. That's just like, and also a lot of the people that I know with asthma, they still be hitting the vape anyways. Y'all is playing with y'all lives. Y'all is playing with y'all lives. It's sickening. You hit the vape and then you hit the inhaler as a chaser. Y'all are sick. I'm telling your doctors. I'm going to start videotaping people with asthma hitting their vapes and sending it to their doctors, because y'all are sick. Y'all are sick. Y'all are playing with your lives. Y'all are wasting modern medicine. Stop playing. So I think it's between peanut allergy people and people with asthma, in terms of like if there was to be an apocalypse or a war and we like all were having to survive. Like, I haven't watched The Last of Us, but like from what I've seen Vanilla Mace play the game The Last of Us, and I assume it's like the show. So if it was The Last of Us, I think people with asthma would go first, and then people with peanut allergies would go second. I don't want to just say this out loud, but I think it's just time I said it. With all the Diddy things going on, and I'm sorry to talk about other people. I know I was like, we're not going to talk about any other people, and I am going to get off my high horse, because there is absolutely no need for me to be talking about some. I'm not going to talk about anybody else. That's really all I do. I talk about myself and I talk about other people. What is there to do in this world? Do we want to talk about the socioeconomic state of the world? Let's talk about how the economy is getting worse. Let's talk about gas prices going up. No. Let's just get off my high horse. I'm sorry, guys. Let's talk about somebody else. I personally think in the age of this whole Diddy scandal stuff that's going on and everybody's coming out, I think Jay-Z's next. And like, allegedly, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how lawsuits work. I don't know if you can just say that, but I believe Jay-Z's next. I don't know. He was like, I don't know. I cannot, please, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but he was like in his 30s when he got with Beyonce, and he's known Beyonce since she was like almost a child. So that already just puts a bad taste in my mouth. And in my personal headcanon, I believe Beyonce is with Julius, but you can obviously see from those children, it is Jay-Z's children. So whatever. It's not illegal to imagine. But yeah. I don't know. I think Jay-Z's next. He hasn't put on an album in like, I don't know. I don't even know. When was his last album? The last song I remember was that song with Beyonce. When Beyonce was still pregnant with the twins, I think. And it was an EP. He released an EP. It was like some type of family thing. But I haven't like heard really like anything from him ever since like, I don't know, Lemonade. Ever since Lemonade, I haven't seen no peep. I haven't heard any album or nothing from him. And honestly, let's keep it that way. I honestly think he's next, especially since the Diddy stuff. I feel like he's really been trying to lay quiet, and I think he should forever, because I'm honestly sick of him. I don't know. And then Young Thug. Oops. Sorry, guys. Young Thug proposed to Mariah, the scientist. I think Mariah's pregnant, but like, you can't speculate stuff like that. I just don't even understand. Like, why would you say yes? Like, I don't know. It was just so embarrassing. To me personally, if I was getting proposed to in public and everybody around me was saying no, I'd have to run away. Like, what do you mean everybody's saying no to you getting proposed right now? Like, that has to be a sign. And people are not just haters. Like, Young Thug is making a fool out of you, honey. I don't know. Who's still buying Mariah the Scientist tickets? They obviously know Young Thug is going to be there. I really don't even understand what that's all about. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am done eating this serving. I'm gonna have another serving, but I'm gonna do that off camera because I don't want to get demonetized like Amberlynn Reed because of my eating habits. But this food was delicious, and I hope we're having like a meal together. I hope you're also eating too. If you're not, it's fine, obviously, as long as you're watching this in full so I can get the view. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe already. You don't have to put the bell on but put the bell on. Honestly, let me not discourage you. You need to see my face when I post. So go ahead and subscribe and put the bell on, like and comment for engagement. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And stay hot. I don't know, stay hot, fly, and sexy. IDK. Love you. Bye.